The town's dark secret. I moved to this quaint little town, seeking solace from the chaos of the city. The moment I arrived, I was greeted with warm smiles and friendly waves from every person I passed. At first, it was comforting, almost like stepping into a cozy novel where everyone was genuinely kind. But it quickly became unsettling when I realized that every single person knew my name without introduction. It was as if my arrival had been anticipated, and I was the final piece of a puzzle I didn't know existed. The town had a peculiar tradition. Every Saturday evening, the entire community gathered in the town square for what they called the welcoming feast. I was the guest of honor, and while the food was delicious and the company seemed pleasant, there was an underlying tension that I couldn't ignore. Everyone's eyes seemed to follow me, their smiles growing just a bit too wide as they spoke in hushed tones, always glancing at me when they thought I wasn't looking. It was during one of these feasts that I overheard a snippet of conversation that sent chills down my spine. "She's the one we've been waiting for." Curiosity, or perhaps a sense of impending doom, compelled me to dig deeper. I began to notice strange occurrences, doors left ajar that I swore I had closed, shadows that darted just out of sight, and whispers that seemed to echo in the wind but never had a source. As I delved into the town's history, I uncovered tales of a prophecy, a chosen outsider who would bring prosperity or ruin, depending on how they were received. The realization hit me like a cold wave. I was the outsider, and their smiles were not of welcome but of expectation. The climax came on a stormy night when I found myself drawn to the town's abandoned chapel at the edge of the woods. Inside, the entire town was waiting, their eyes glowing with unnatural light. As they encircled me, chanting in a language I could not comprehend, the air grew thick with a palpable energy. I understood then that I wasn't meant to leave this place. In that moment of clarity, as the walls seemed to close in, I knew their secret. Their prosperity demanded a sacrifice, and my arrival had sealed my fate.